In the last video, I finished all about Alexandria, north of Egypt. And in this video, I will talk with you about the east side of Egypt. We have two areas over there, Sinai Peninsula, or let me say Arish and Sinai Peninsula in the east side of Egypt, and of course northeast, which it is the Canal Cities. In this video, I will talk with you now about the Canal Cities. The canal cities are three, starting from Suez City, then Ismailia, then Port Said, which located on the Mediterranean Sea. As you know, Suez Canal connected between Red Sea and Mediterranean Sea. I will start with Port Said. People long ago, they were working on the sea as a fishermen or fishermen. They are famous for al-Khulul, if you know this. This is a seashell. This shell, it is a little shell, and we eat what inside, of course, as all seashells. The way of fishing this shell is fantastic. It's about triangle net, have in one side long stick. The fishermen catch the stick like that and try on the beach, between the beach and the sea water, going in the middle a little bit or inside a little bit to the water, try to take much more sands and then do something like this until sands go down and the seashell stay on the net. Then he take it outside. It is like that. This is the way of their working. So for this reason you find them catch the stick like that and do something like this or like that and like that, like that and like that. This is the way they are doing or they are moving through their work. This is exactly the way which influenced, or let me say inspired, the choreographers to do their type of dance on the stage. Actually, we haven't the same way in real life over there, their dance like that. We haven't something like this, but this is the inspiration from the choreographers who I will explain to you step by step, created on the stage. Their costumes, it's about a white pants as normal as the fishermen, and of course with t-shirt with long arm and vest, and of course hat. This is exactly their costumes. And over there, women, they are not working with them actually on the fishing or in fishing or something like that, but they're working on the beach, not with them on the water. So this is the way of them over there, and this is the main point or the main step they are doing on their work, which inspired the choreographers to do the same on the stage. After he finished everything, after he finished and catching all these seashells, which I love, and I love the taste of it very much. After that, he can take the stick, he can catch the stick like that and the net, and he put it over his shoulder and go back home or whatever he will go. This is the way of them over there. If we go further until Ismailia City, which are another type or different type of dance steps. Normally, you will find immediately there are a special type of musical instruments over there. They use it over there, which it is the triangle musical instrument. Really, in Egypt, we haven't this musical instrument. We didn't use or we didn't have this musical instrument in any place all over Egypt except in Ismailia. Of course, Egyptians, they know it, and sometimes we use it, but it is very rare It is not same as in Ismailia actually. Which it means exactly if you concentrate, try it well, you will find immediately the headquarters of Suez company was in Ismailia in the beginning. So I think it came with the foreigners when they came from outside and stayed over there. So people after that saw it and they loved it for a reason, and I will explain to you why, step by step. Then they used it in their music or to play some tones, and they dancing on these tones. Also they dancing with handkerchiefs. So these two tools are very important to understand why these people doing something like this. Because these people, they saw a lot of foreigners most of the time, since long time of course, which influenced them through their lifestyle. So the handkerchiefs is very important for them through their dancing and this musical instrument. They dancing on their toes, which is also important, and they dancing in one line most of the time, which is also important to, it's reflecting their inner feeling. Looks like, as I explained to you before, they are, or they feel that they are the last wall against any enemy coming from outside. So for this reason they are dancing in one line, same exactly as both side people. So it is the same way, of course, in the path of dancing. The musical instrument, or the triangle musical instrument, give a tone exactly or close to the, when you bring a spoon and play tone on a glass or on a bottle, something like this. So it is very close. For this reason they used it like that through their dancing. Their costumes, it is exactly a normal pants and t-shirt with long arm, of course, yes, also with vest and hat, the same, but a normal pants. In both side, as I told you, white pants. In Ismailia, normal pants. Then we go to Suez City. People over there are famous for henna dance. What is henna dance actually? Normally henna dance, it comes, or they do it, let me start from the beginning. They do it for their parties, their wedding parties, or when they have a new baby or something like this. So they doing this. Exactly, yes, also in their celebrations, many celebrations, they using the henna. So for this reason, they are famous for this type of dance. I would suggest its appearance in the area due to the nomadic Bedouins, because Suez City very near to the deserts from both sides, which later I will explain you much more about Bedouins when we going to the video of them, talking about them. I will explain you much more about them. Henna is very close to the Bedouins in their lifestyle, and of course they use it much more in their wedding parties and many celebrations. When we going to Bedouins in Egypt, I will explain you much more about it and about them. This is the three different types of dancing over there, which is very important to understand the difference between the three of them. Their costumes, exactly, a normal pants with also again a normal t-shirt with long arms, vest and Yankee or the same hat. For men and women, not big deal in between them, but especially with women or with girls, it will be a short dress, but also the same pants, exactly same as men. The famous musical instruments over there, or musical instrument over there in Suez City, it is they play with the spoon to make a tone between glasses and bottles. So this is the main tone they dancing on. Of course, in the three cities they are using the darabuka or tabla, as you know, for their rhythm. So this is exactly the way they are doing their music. There are still a secret, but I wanted to tell you about it, but it can take long time. So I cannot say it now for you, but you can be with me in one of my classes, or you can attend one of my lectures when I give a lecture about this area and explain you much more about it, which will help you a lot to understand, yes, also much more about them. But now it is short time to give you all this information or this big secret. You will like it very much. This is the difference between the three cities, and of course in the next video I will give you much more information about east side of Egypt, I mean Sinai Peninsula, Arish City, and how they dance, and the difference between this area in the east side and of course the northeast, which is the three cities, the Canal Cities. Of course, I will be very happy to have any comment from you or any question you can send me anytime until the next video. Thank you very much and see you in the next video.